Good morning, I'm Ben.
And I'm Meadow, and welcome to another edition of Bird's Eye News, featuring stories from all across Cardinal Nation.
Here are today's top stories. Senior Taylor Katz shines in singles.
One-act play rookies experience a run to state.
And our new basketball arena is set to open in the fall of 2026. Bird's Eye News starts now.
For some actors, this year is their first in Varsity one-act play, and what a year it's been. Here's Aiden, Xander, An, and Samir with more.
For three Melissa theater actors, this is their first year in Varsity one-act play, a show titled Where Words Once Were.
I've been in theater ever since I was in elementary school. We worked really hard with after-school rehearsals and in class, using up all our time to make sure the show is to the best of our ability.
Where words once were, and it's a dystopian world where the government controls everybody with what they say and the words that they can express themselves with.
It rained too much, so all life is sustained on a hill, and the government limited the English language down to 1,000 words. And it's like overcoming the adversities of that.
Many of the actors worked hard to adapt to the challenging conditions of one-act play.
It's a lot of rehearsal time outside of school, a lot of rehearsing at home, memorizing, and a lot of time of working one-on-one with the directors.
It's my first year truly being in something like this.
I didn't know what I was going into, what I was starting, what levels of competition I was gonna go against, and I had a lot to learn when I first started.
It was a different experience than anything I've ever done before. I got to collaborate with classmates that I'd never thought I would get to before, and it was a really great growing experience for me.
One-act play placed in the top 2 at regionals and will compete against 7 other districts at the state competition on Tuesday, May 20th at the Austin ISD Performing Arts Center.
Varsity girls tennis lead Taylor Katz is no stranger to change. In fact, she thrives on it. Here's Michelle, Meadow, Andrew, and Emily with more.
Taylor Katz's success has remained steady even through change. In her sophomore year, Taylor played singles, then switched back to doubles last year, and ultimately decided to go back to singles this year.
Last year I played mixed, so it really helped with my reflexes, honestly. It's just much more fast-paced in mixed doubles.
When you switch to a doubles game, you see more angles than just putting a ball straight back to one person. You're not only just keeping the ball back and play down the middle, but can I go down the line more, go cross court? Going back into singles, now you take away that extra piece of stress, that stressful net player at the net trying to block everything back. Now everything's open.
But my sophomore year, I did play singles. I got 3rd at district, and I think just those 2 years back-to-back just really helped me just focus and just become better at just literally everything on court.
Since she was a freshman, Katz has had 3 different coaches. However, change hasn't stopped her success.
It's definitely been weird. Every coach has a different style.
It's very strange to go from one person saying one thing and then this new person saying another, but to have 3 in 3 years it's crazy. I can't even fathom that. She still takes pieces of the advice that she's given from her past coaches, but able to incorporate that into the new advice she's given from me.
From Crawford, just fight for every point. That's pretty much everything he told me. For Sasha, it was all fitness and just trying to get you to the best shape possible. And for Danielle, it's merging the two, taking what I had already learned from those 2 coaches and just building it and making myself a better player.
Taylor Katz finished 3rd place at district in varsity girls singles, qualifying as a regional alternate. Construction is underway on the final piece of the MHS campus, a state-of-the-art basketball arena. Here's Bryce, Xavier, and Evan with more.
Across from the Melissa High School Championship Center, construction is underway on a new basketball arena set to open in the fall of 2026 that will make more room for the growing Cardinal fan base.
If you've been to any of our basketball or volleyball or wrestling tournaments, you've seen that our gym capacity is pretty full.
We are busting at the seams, and people are lining the baselines trying to watch games.
The 62,000 square foot arena will seat 2,000 and create more flexibility for volleyball and basketball practices.
Started out with an expo marker on the whiteboard in the 4th floor of Kenny Deal. We were just throwing together ideas, and it just kind of built from there. The number of kids that we're trying to practice, on 2 courts, and then sometimes with volleyball season overlapping with basketball, practice space gets gets a little tricky. We are going to have a film room similar to what we have in our championship center now with stadium, I guess you call it stadium seating, to where we can, watch film in a, really college-like environment.
The venue will be used not only for athletics, but also for fine arts, academic, and community events.
Our band will use it, our wrestling teams and basketball and volleyball, and really it's a community center. I'm excited to see the faces of our kids when they get to walk into that for the first time and get to experience what it is like to play a game or to compete in that arena.
Have a great summer, Cardinals.
Thanks for watching.